Hey friends, it's Andrew from the blog Pine and Prospect Home, and I have another friend to share with you today that I'm so excited about. Today I am sharing Sweet Amy from Amy Fritz. I have something funny to share about Amy. So I was talking last week in my YouTube video about how even though I'm a YouTuber and I create YouTube content, I don't often watch other YouTubers. I've tried to more lately, but I just, with 4 little boys in homeschool and trying to run my own channel and blog, sometimes I just don't have the time. And so anyways, when I had Isaiah, my 4th baby boy, I really took the time to rest. And I told my husband I am going to take at least a week just in bed, really resting and trying to recover because I pushed myself way too hard with some of my other babies and it wasn't good. Anyways, so here I am sitting in bed for a week and I was like, I'm gonna try to watch some YouTube. And I came across Amy's channel and I fell in love with her home and her channel. So this was I had Isaiah in August of 2021. And Sweet Amy, she had been messaging me, and I guess I just didn't put the 2 and 2 together. She had been messaging me on Instagram and she would reply to my stories and say the sweetest, kindest things, but I didn't realize that she herself had a YouTube channel. And so I went to go send her a message to tell her on Instagram to tell her how much I loved her YouTube channel one day. And here I find all these messages we've already had with each other because she's just so sweet and kind and she'd already been replying to a lot of my stories. And so it was just, I was like, okay, all right. But here she is, this amazing YouTuber. She has, this beautiful home. And anyways, I felt so silly. I said, Amy, here I am on YouTube, but I didn't even know that you had your own YouTube channel. I felt kind of stupid. But she forgave me. And we've done a couple collaborations since then together. But I love Amy. When you watch her videos, you just want to give her a hug. She just seems so sweet and kind and sincere. I feel like her light truly shines when she shares her home and she lets us in and gives us these little snippets of her day-to-day life. And so I've just been blessed by Amy. She's been an encouragement to me for a long time. I'm excited to share her today. She is definitely one of those friends that I would love to meet in person one day. And so anyways, let's get started and I will share a little bit of Amy's home. So honestly, I've had people comment on my videos before and say, do you follow Amy Fritz? You guys have similar styles. And we do. As I was looking through Amy's photos, I thought, oh my goodness, we do have some very similar elements, similar color palettes. Definitely when you look at her home, it's calming to the eye. It feels restful and peaceful. So I told you guys, as I shared a couple of the other girls so far this month, our homes aren't exactly the same. With Amy, I do feel like we have very similar styles, but there's still so much that I've learned from her. There are so many beautiful spaces that I want to talk about in Amy's home. So I'm here on Amy's Instagram account, and in her description it says, lover of simple interiors, gardening, and all things cozy, which I think is a great description of Amy. They live in a historic home that is so beautiful. Her kitchen, she has the same sink that I have actually. So love that sink. It's a beautiful high back sink and it just has this vintage feel to it, which is so lovely. And of course her creamy white cabinets are beautiful. She has more of a minimal style, I would say, which is something that I'm drawn to. I tend to keep my decor really simple, and so I really love that about Amy. As I was, watching her YouTube videos, I believe she said at one point that they did some renovations to this home there and now. They took down some half walls, I think, that were in there, and they've definitely done some work to it. So it's been really neat to see how she puts her own touch on each space. So right off of the kitchen, sometimes it's so hard to tell in photos. It's so funny when people come into my house that have only seen it online and they're like, whoa, it's so much different than what I thought. But I think right off of her kitchen is her dining space, which is so beautiful. She has this really pretty buffet and she recently painted it a lovely color. It's like a creamy, I like to call it mushroom color. And I love the pops of white and copper at Christmas time. It was so pretty with all the greenery. And her dining room just has a lot of similar elements as my home. She's got wicker end chairs, and I just love wicker. There's a warmth about wicker that I just love, and they're so beautiful. And I love her table, just such a pretty wood tone with the white chairs. Even though Amy's style is simple, I love that she's making changes constantly and switching things up just like me. One thing that she has recently done is she's gone through a series of changes with her dining room chairs, which I'm right there with you, Amy. I did the same thing this past year. I made such a huge mistake with these chairs. I still have those chairs. They're hanging in my shed. I've just been going through this, like this rotation, sort of nail down what it is that I want my dining space to look like. But I love following her decor journey as well. And even in just these past few months, her dining room has changed a lot, and I love that. Just always continually tweaking, and she's landed in such a beautiful spot. I really love the way that it looks right now. And recently she shared her winter decor on YouTube, and I was so inspired by some of the fresh plants she brought into her home. Just that, like I said, that pop of green adds so much life to a space. And so her dining room is just absolutely one of my favorite spaces in her home. And then I think the dining room kind of enters into the living space, and this is such a cozy space. Oh my goodness. I love the creamy white furniture and just the layers she has. One of my favorite walls in this space is the wall that she has her piano on, which she may have moved recently, Amy. I feel like on Instagram, it looked like you had moved it. Underneath her stairway, she's got such beautiful moldings, and I love the detail of an old home. It's so hard to find that today, and it's just one of my favorite walls in that space. One thing about Amy that I really appreciate is that her decor isn't all brand new. There's nothing wrong. I know I say Hobby Lobby all the time. There's nothing wrong with Hobby Lobby. I shop at Hobby Lobby, and sometimes they have some really beautiful decor there that I've definitely purchased. But it's about a mixture of things. So incorporating maybe newer items with vintage finds. And I love that about Amy. She does such a good job of that. She has so many beautiful pieces of furniture in her home. I can't help but notice this gorgeous dresser that she sanded down. Oh my word, it's absolutely stunning. And she says here that it was a garage sale find. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. She has, a beautiful secretary desk in her home that's absolutely gorgeous. Another Facebook Marketplace find. So she is definitely like me in that she is looking for those secondhand pieces that, you can score for so much less than if you were to buy them brand new. So she is a thrifter and a DIYer just like myself. Another thing about Amy that I really love is in the spring and summertime when she shares her home exterior. Oh my goodness, you guys, such a beautiful home. I love the color of her home, how she painted the dark red brick this gorgeous creamy white color and that shutter color. Oh my goodness, it's absolutely stunning. You can find all of these colors, by the way, over on her YouTube channel, or you can check them out here on Instagram. But looks like Intellectual Gray is that choice for her shutters. Oh, it's so beautiful, the before and after. And all of her landscaping, she's just done a terrific job. I am especially in love with her gorgeous window boxes, which, by the way, they were a DIY project. We built our own window boxes as well. And just all of the gorgeous variations of hydrangeas she has all around her property are so stunning. Her entire garden is just so lovely. The pinks, the purples, it's just right up my alley. She's got roses, and it looks like catmint and a lot of daisies, a lot of similar plants that we have in our flower gardens, which I just love. It's so cottagey and so beautiful. And so you'll have to, if you're into gardening and you're thinking about what you want to plant this spring, Amy is a wonderful inspiration. I'm sure she's got some great videos on YouTube about her home exterior. Amy's home and her personality is just beautiful. As I look through these photos of her home, I just get this sense of warmth and peace. It's very restful, like I said before, and just all the different elements. She has this little landing area at the bottom of her stairs where there's like a mirror and some hooks, and I love the way she always styles it differently for the seasons. It's just such a beautiful area, which, by the way, if you're looking for seasonal decor inspiration, Amy is definitely such an inspiration. Her home is absolutely stunning at Christmas time. I loved watching all of her decorate with me videos that she does for the Christmas season. So many beautiful decorating ideas for you. And I love that she takes us along with her as she decorates. That's something I don't do a lot of when I decorate. Sometimes it's a long process. And so I love how she takes us along with her, and she has so many fun videos like that. She's such a beautiful homemaker, and many times she shares recipes with us over on YouTube where she's baking something delicious in her kitchen. So just overall, I truly enjoy Amy's channel. There's so much inspiration as I scroll through her home and look at her photos. It's, like I said, her style is similar to mine, and so I'm just very drawn to the neutrals and the peaceful space that she's created for her beautiful family. I'm noticing she does a lot of clean with me videos, clean and organize with me, which is something I sort of enjoy watching because it motivates me to organize my own home. She also, we were talking about her kitchen earlier, she also has an entire video about her kitchen makeover. So looks like they gutted that entire space. So you'll have to check out that video. It looks, I haven't seen that one. So seeing the before and after picture right there on the thumbnail looks amazing. So you'll want to go check out that. She also does a lot of front porch decorating, which I have a very small front porch, so I can't do a lot on mine, but she's got a beautiful front porch. It's almost an extension of her home, and so lots of front porch decor if you're looking for that. She's just got so many amazing videos. She's a huge inspiration to me. A lot of antique decor shopping, thrifty decorating ideas for you guys. And I know so many of you guys enjoy that so much. So you're gonna love Amy's channel if you're not familiar with it. She also shares a lot of Amazon finds, which is fun. And I was right, I see a summer garden tour, which I'll probably be checking that out soon as well because I love getting inspiration for my own garden. So one thing I didn't talk about is some of her bedroom spaces, and those are just as beautiful as the rest of her home. Looks like she's got a beautiful summer cottage bedroom tour. So just endless inspiration on Amy's channel. So many fun videos that I haven't even had the chance to watch yet. Like just looking through her videos, it makes me excited to just sit down and watch more of them. So like I said, head on over to Amy's YouTube channel. Make sure you're subscribed. You guys are gonna love her. She is so sweet. And if you're new to my channel, I would love for you to subscribe here as well. Thank you guys so much for watching today, and I hope all of you guys go show Amy some love. She's a sweet friend of mine, and I'm so thankful I got the opportunity to share her with you guys today. So thank you again for watching, and I will see you guys all next time. Bye-bye.